Now, yes, Norwich fans, we absolutely buzzing this week. We've got two of them right here to chat about the Ipswich game and preview the Preston game. Let's get straight into it. Um, Go on then, Liam. How much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, absolutely buzzing. Unreal result, electric all around. Atmosphere was unreal. Norwich put a performance out there to be proud of. Every man left every sort of last bit of energy on the pitch. It was a real sort of commuted performance. It was unreal just from the first minute to the 95th. Everyone put it out there.
Yeah, I watched it myself, obviously, because it was on it was live on Sky, and I was really impressed with Norwich. I think first half in particular, crikey, you could have had more, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Alfie, go on, give us your view.
Yeah, I mean, when that final was went a lot of relief in the ground. So obviously we scored first half. I didn't think anyone thought it was going to stay like that. Everyone thought there might have been a few more goals. I thought it was well going to come back second half and hit us and score, but no, we defended very well. Every player, like Liam said, did leave out on there. Everyone was just going for it. The subs, the players that started, yeah, left it all out there. Yeah, performance that will go down in Norwich history. Every derby win will, and yeah, 15 years to keep it going.
Absolutely. And the big question I have as a neutral is: are there any David Wagner critics left now? Are we done with this chat which we had earlier in the season of he's not the right man for Norwich? We need to get rid of him. Are we done on that, Liam?
I'm not 100% sure. I wouldn't give a concrete answer until it comes to the end of the season. If we do bottle playoffs, you've got that question there. After he's fair play, he's the character that he's shown to sort of bring us back and put us in this sort of commanded position. But it's the championship, and you never sort of know until that final minute in the championship season is the whistle is blown. I'd like to say that he does take us forward, but I don't know. I hope he is though. I think he's done enough now to sort of say that he can stay for the next season. See where he takes us, really.
Alfie, if you don't go up then this season, do you give him another season? Do you give him another shot at it?
Well, we had that very rough patch that we went through a big hard time at Norwich, which everyone did want him out at the time. But yeah, ever since he has got us back into the playoffs and started winning again, the football has improved, I must say, and we have picked up that way from a little bit. And like the actual style of the game we were playing, like we haven't been sitting back as much, and we haven't, except from Leicester, that was a bit of a blip where we did sit back a bit there. But sometimes everyone has those games, don't they? Like even the top teams, the top managers. So, but yeah, I reckon that derby win over Ipswich really has brought it back together. I mean, hopefully, no one's going into the last 6 games going, is he the right man? Because he shouldn't be. He's got to get behind the team now. And that, like I said, that derby win really has brought it back together. And yeah, I wouldn't say there's anyone at the moment, but next season, that's a question to be answered at the end of the season, seeing where we finish.
I'm just on the home form. No side after the top four has won more home games than Norwich. I remember the home game against Blackburn, which was a Sunday game, and I watched that. And Norwich were awful, and I think the crowd then I think it might have been the turning point. I know he had injuries, but they flipped, and it was a toxic game. That I think Blackburn won 3-0. Since then, your home form has been stunning. Can either of you explain what that is down to, other than key players coming back?
Not 100%. Something has obviously sort of just clicked, and that's sort of everyone's just sort of come back together, and it really feels like a proper club again now. I think that there was reasons, and the reasons for the toxicity was valid at the time, but recently, I just maybe it is the players that have come back. Something has just clicked, and I don't think you can only put a specific finger on it, but something's clicked, and that has changed, and the club is now going forwards.
Okay. Alfie, then you're heading both of you to Preston this weekend. We're recording this before the midweek fixtures, so we don't know how that has gone. But this is a chance to knock off another team that are just trying to push you out of that sixth place. I mean, how do you rate Preston, and do you honestly see them getting any chance?
I mean, I think they're a bit of a tricky side to be fair, especially at home. Their home form is double decent, a bit like ours really. And I think it actually will be a tricky game that most Norwich fans are thinking. Everyone's saying, yeah, we've got the easy running compared to the other playoff facing teams. But no, I do think this is going to be quite a hard game. And if we can get 3 points, no matter how we win it, I'd be happy really because, like I said, yeah, they're around there. No one really says all Preston in the playoff races in whole Coventry Norwich really, but you look, they are creeping around there, and yeah, I think it's a really really big game, probably biggest game left we have this season. The hardest team, I think. Birmingham will be a hard one last game. Obviously, they'll be fighting for their lives, but now this is going to be a tricky game. So any type of win, I'll take 1-0. Anything, yeah.
Did Coventry's win over Leeds, Liam, sour your day on Saturday slightly?
Nah, not at all. Well, I was buzzing from the 1-0 against them, but no, it would have been nice if obviously Leeds had a won. But as long as we keep doing our job, you can't really be sour about other people's performances. Just happy that we got the 3 points and move on to Wednesday and then Preston.
Okay. Can I ask you both about one player in particular? Gabriel is 11 goals, 11 assists, and in terms of key passes, is right up there. Alfie, how much is he worth now?
Ooh, in this market, I'm going to say I wouldn't take anything less than 30.
Wow. Liam, would you want more?
I think it's a key player for us, so just say it.
I don't know. Probably he's our best player, I think. Biggest asset. We just don't seem to click unless he's sort of there. So not only is it towards the club, but it just his overall player 25, 30. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, off of a neutral point of view, he's immense. And as a fan of a Premier League side, I would certainly snap him up tomorrow. Do you have a worry that if you don't go up, then players like him and Rowe are gonna depart?
Yeah. I think.
100.
Yeah, I think they'll be off in the summer if we don't go up. I think Sargent, Rowe, Sarah, potentially others, but I think they're the main three that strike us. They'll go if we don't go up.
Right, we'll get some score predictions from you then in a second. The Ipswich fan who came on earlier said the biggest thing that they managed to achieve at Carrow Road was to stop Josh Sargent scoring. So I think that says it all, really, doesn't it? That just how well you actually did in that game. But Preston came to Carrow Road earlier in the season, midweek, and it was a 0-0. It was a 0-0 draw. So this isn't going to be easy. Alfie, you're heading off to Deepdale. Prediction?
I'm going to stay confident, obviously, if that Derby win. I'm going to go for a proper championship style 1-0 Norwich. Grind it out.
Okay. Liam?
It's not going to be easy. They're probably going to get men behind the ball. I think we've got enough to sort of break through their defence, though. So I'm going to go 2-0.
Okay. All right. And finally, you're likely to finish in 6, I think. You may catch West Brom. Which of the 3 at the top at the moment would you like to play in the semi-finals of the playoffs if you could choose?
Well, psychologically, I think we've got Ipswich. Obviously, 15 years, every time they play us, they're gripping it a little bit now. But would I have the nerve to play them twice? But then against Southampton, they've got top 3 though. They're top 4. I'm going to say. Yeah,
would you sooner finish 5th and play Southampton than finish 6th and play Ipswich?
I think I'd go for that. Yeah, I'll go for that. Obviously, we've got Ipswich psychologically, but that would be very nervous. If we did lose in the playoffs to them, you're not going to hear the end of that, even whether we beat us in 15 years, whatever. Yeah. We're not hearing that one. So I'd go Southampton, but out of Leeds, Leicester, and Ipswich, I'd choose Ipswich because of the psychological side, and I feel like we'd have them there.
Okay, Liam, do you agree with that?
Yes and no. I mean, Southampton and Ipswich, we've both not lost to them in both games this season. Leeds we've lost twice to. I mean, yes, at home we bottled it against Leeds completely, and when we went there away, it wasn't a performance to be sort of ashamed of, but we weren't great. So it'd be Southampton or Ipswich. I'd probably take Ipswich out of them all, to be fair. I just don't think they turn up in sort of that game, the derby game against us, so I'd take them.
Okay. All right, listen, thank you both for joining us. Enjoy your trip to Preston, and we'll see you back here next week as we count down to the final game of the season. Cheers, both. Good luck against Preston.
Cheers. Thank you.